Well, USPS completely destroyed my customers' cards. I sent them some cards and this is what it looked like. So as a seller, that's not something that you like to see. But USPS actually came through, believe it or not. They actually really took care of this situation. It was pretty easy and I want to tell you guys all about it. But what's up, everyone? My name's TJ. I run a business called Pastor TCG. Where in the evenings after I pastor and lead the church that I'm a part of, and after I get my kiddos to bed and spend some time with my wife, I drink Diet Dr. Pepper. What is Dr. Pepper Zero? Typically, it's Diet Dew. Tonight, Dr. Pepper Zero, 6 out of 10. Not as good as Diet Dew, but we're all out of Diet Dew, boys. Send some. Anyways, I do this and sell cards and lots of cards, and I yap and make videos helping you guys get your store off the ground and hearing tips from me in my journey of selling cardboard. And yes, USPS came through in this one, and I'm going to let you guys know all about it. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube things. Anyways, so USPS in the trading card business space does not have the best reputation, and for good reason most of the time, right? Stuff gets lost all the time. Sometimes if you ship out things with plain white envelopes, you come across the employee who has some kind of justice quotient, and they're like, hey, nope, you need non-machinables on there, buddy. And it's like, nope, I don't. I've done this a million times. I've sent out like 10,000 plus orders. Like, I don't need them. And they're like, nope, you do. Anyways, so sometimes we can have issues with USPS, and like packages go missing, things like that. Now, sometimes customers say that things are missing. Sometimes USPS actually loses them. Anyways, USPS is not looked at as like the highest of establishments within this community, but they really showed up here. So this is what the order looked like when my customer got them. So I had someone order from me and shop specifically from my store, Marvin, who picked up, 25 Surfing Pikachu Vs. You guys know the Celebration Surfing Pikachu V card. You know, he's surfing, having a grand old time, 25th anniversary set. And he bought 25 of them. And so what I did is, like I do with most orders of that nature, 25 cards, $75. That's going in one of these, the old bubble mailer, which is a reliable way to send these. And I would say I've done, gosh, I don't know, maybe 1,000 bubble mailer things since I've started this, and I have never had any damaged bubble mailer things until the last 2 months, and I've had 3 in the last 2 months. And this is one of those situations. Now, a couple of the other ones that got damaged were ones where it was just like a couple cards, and so that was a little more understandable to me because it's just a few cards, and so even if you throw in some extra top loaders for some rigidity in the bubble mailer, I could still see that getting bent. But this situation, I mean, 25 cards is a lot. That is like a thick stack of cards for it to get bent that hard. Like, what did they do? Oh my gosh. So, man, you're just going about your day, right? You pull up your, TCGplayer email to see how many orders are coming in or whatever, and you see that you have a message from a customer. And whenever you see that as a seller, you're always like, no, what is this going to be? Because you know that someone's likely messaging you because you screwed up an order, or there's a condition issue, or in this case, there was a post office issue. And Marvin was great. Marvin just let me know it happened. He was like, hey, I know it's not your fault. He just was communicating to me like, hey, bro, USPS done messed up these cards, bro. So I saw that come through, and I'm like, oh, shoot, man, I'm sorry. Would you be able to send me a picture? And so he sent me a picture, and yeah, like I said, that was the picture where you see all the, Surfing Pikachu Vs completely bent in the middle. I think all of them, I think literally every single one of the cards was damaged. And so in this scenario, what do you do? Are you just out that $75? Now, again, I didn't pay $75 for that. If I bought those at 70%, I paid less than $75. Sorry, pastor math. But even still, that's a decent chunk of change just to be out of, because USPS took poor care of your product. But the cool thing is you're covered, right? Up to $100. And I want to tell you guys how to do that. So if you guys use Pirate Ship and you guys just do the standard USPS shipping label, priority mail shipping or whatever, which to send out a 4x8 bubble mailer, I think $5, $6, depending on where it's sent in the country. If it weighs more, it might be closer to $6, or if it's going to some smaller, podunk town, might be a little more expensive. But Yeah, like $5-6 to send something in this. So when you do that, you're insured up to $100 in value, which means if you're able to prove to USPS that the items were indeed damaged, then they'll refund you. And to be honest, I hadn't really done this before until a couple months ago, and I was thinking to myself like, ugh, this is going to be such a headache. Like, this is going to be a really big deal, and it wasn't. Like, again, this is the elusive USPS win. Like, if you're playing a Pokemon game and you find that full odds shiny, we're not talking about you get to the end of the game, you get the shiny charm, and you plan it out, and you go eat a sandwich with like, cream cheese and pastrami on it or whatever. That's a real thing, real game mechanic in Scarlet and Violet, by the way. We're talking that you find out in the wild on a regular playthrough a full odds shiny. That's how elusive these kind of wins are. And you log in to the USPS account, you go to submit a domestic claim, you fill out all the information, when the item was shipped, who it was going to, what the item was, the value of the item, and then you just have to like send a picture of the like packing slip, which, or of the order from TCGplayer, which kind of includes how much the value was. And then you got to include the picture of the damages that the customer sends to you. And the customer will, likely send you the picture of the damages because they're, trying to help you out because you're giving them a refund, right? You refund the customer, obviously, and give them all their money back. And then USPS, you submit it, and it's like, okay. And honestly, I was like, we'll see how this works, right? I put in my info, I submitted it. And it was like 5 days later, I get a check in the mail for the exact amount that I requested for the $75.25 or whatever. And so it's like, okay, like sick, that's cool. Because when I initially saw that message, I was like, well, like, okay, there's $60, $70 that I'm just never gonna get back. And it wasn't like that at all. And so it also makes me think like, holy smokes, I have shipped you guys, I have shipped a lot more than $100 worth of product in this here bubble mailer. And so when I reached out to TCGplayer just to see what they thought, they said that they would cover up to half of the of the amount as well. So let's say USPS didn't cover me, then they would at least cover half of the product. So it's cool to know that TCGplayer would do that as well. And so yeah, I think for you guys, if you sell on the platform, that is a great thing just to be aware of. That like, hey, if something gets damaged or lost in the mail and you have to go through the claim, you are insured just automatically up to $100 with priority mail, bubble mailer shipping with tracking. If you do that through Pirate Ship or what is it, Click? I can't remember the other one that people use. And then you might want to include the extra insurance. If you're shipping something more expensive, I have never done that, and so I guess it's just like an incredible blessing that I've not. I mean, I've shipped out like a Latios and Latios tag team in these bad boys before. I've shipped out like $1,000+ orders in a bubble mailer. So I've got a bunch of boxes laying around. I'm probably going to refrain from using bubble mailers for like the crazy expensive orders from here on out. Praise Jesus that hasn't happened yet, where I've got like a $2,000 card bent in half. In the mail. Anyways, I figured you guys should know that. So a couple things to celebrate. USPSW, that's cool. You guys can take advantage of the insurance stuff if USPS happens to sit on your, if they wedge a bubble mailer between their butt cheeks or whatever this person did. I know they didn't do that. Okay, like that's not what happened. You get what I'm saying. Anywho, that's what I got for you guys. So USPSW. Jesus loves you. He's got an incredible plan for your life. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.